Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel JMPR Cloud Tech, where you'll be learning Salesforce from a learner. That's me, Preetham Angya. In the previous video, we learned what is Salesforce CRM. In today's video, let us learn the different types of Salesforce product offerings, their pricing details, and how to get started with a developer org. First, let's see what is a Salesforce organization or Salesforce org. An organization is the virtual space provided to an individual customer of Salesforce. Each organization includes all of your data and applications and is separate from all other organizations. Each org will have a set of licensed users. It might not be so clear with words and some random images. Let's move things around. Assume each of these triangles here is a virtual space. When you buy a Salesforce instance, you are buying real estate on Salesforce servers. You will be allocated your own space for building your applications and holding your data. All your licensed users can authenticate using their login credentials. It is just like opening your house doors with a key. Since you are renting out a space, Salesforce charges you for security and maintenance as well. Just like you, multiple businesses or organizations will buy their own piece of virtual space, making it the Salesforce multi-tenant architecture. Since you are renting out a space, you will have to abide by rules and regulations and respect the limits set by Salesforce. Now let's see what are the different types of Salesforce editions that are available. The first one is Essential Edition, which is designed for small businesses that want to get started with a CRM very quickly. Next, we have the Professional Edition, which is designed for small to mid-sized businesses requiring full-featured CRM functionality. Coming to Enterprise Edition, which is intended for large and complex businesses. It provides advanced customization and administrative tools. This is one of the most popular edition of them all. I mentioned that Salesforce is an ecosystem based on multi-tenant architecture. With such architecture, it brings with it few limitations, which is actually for the benefit of all. I will explain all these limitations in my future videos. Do subscribe to follow me. Now, coming to the Unlimited Edition. This provides increased Salesforce limits. Along with it, it provides premier support, unlimited custom applications, and other features as well. At last, we have the Developer Edition. Don't go by the name that only developers would need a developer org. Everyone who wants to learn Salesforce can create various dev orgs of their own for all their learning purposes. Out of these five, the first four are paid, and to all our benefit, Developer Edition is free to use. In each of these paid edition above, we get a limited set of sandboxes. Let's discuss one by one. The first one is Developer Sandbox, which is intended for development and testing in an isolated environment. Assume your business or the client you are working for has purchased Enterprise Edition license, and you are the admin or developer who has to build and deploy a new customization. Then you would have to first create a developer sandbox for yourself, which is a copy of your production org's configuration and metadata. Assume there were two admins or developers working on two parts of a customization. Once the build is ready for both of the parts, then both the developer or admin has to move their components to a developer pro sandbox, which is again a copy of your production org's configuration and metadata, but we can use this sandbox for doing our integration testing. Once integration testing is done and you want the QA team or the business to do their testing, you can create another sandbox called as partial copy sandbox. This again has the production org's configuration and metadata same as developer and developer pro sandbox, but it also has a sample copy of your production org's data. Data and metadata are completely different, and I'll be explaining those in future videos. Finally, if there's a requirement for performance testing, then you can create a full copy sandbox where you can also do your load testing and also use it as a staging environment. Full copy sandboxes are a replica of your production org, just like the other three, but it includes the complete copy of your data as well, such as object records, attachments, etc. After your customization has gone through this flow, it will finally be ready to deploy it to production. Now, let's see what all products are available on today's date in Salesforce website and what would be their pricing. Let's navigate to this link. You can click on the link above as well. Here you can see 16 products right now. And in my previous video, I had given a gist of the Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. You will find a product for any of your needs here. You want to do analytics? Take the Analytics Cloud. You want artificial intelligence? Go with Salesforce Einstein. For an example, let's see the pricing of Sales Cloud. Well, here you can see that for a small org of 10 users, an Essential Edition would cost $250 for 1 year. The costing might seem on the higher side, but the out-of-the-box features you get with it make it worth it. For most of the organizations, Enterprise Edition should be enough. You can see that it's the most popular one. If you scroll down, you can compare the differences between all these editions based on features available. If you want to understand these offerings more in depth, you can find the links in description below. Now, to get a hang of Salesforce, let's go ahead and create a developer org for our future learnings. You can navigate to developer.salesforce.com and click on Sign Up. Enter your personal details such as first name, last name, email. Select an appropriate role here. Enter your company name, choose your country, and fill in your postal code. The main thing to take care is the username, as this has to be unique. You can use same email for creating multiple developer orgs, but the username must be unique across. Once you verify your details, hit the sign me up and wait for an email with verification link. The email will look something like this, and you can click on the link to go ahead and set up your password and also answer a password recovery question. Well, now you're good to go. You have your own developer org ready. Join me in the next video to navigate through the new dev org that you just now created and also set up your Trailhead account for your self-paced learnings. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be a part of my Salesforce journey.